We're here with head coach Austin Pyle. After tonight's upset victory, UC Davis Field Hockey defeats number 6 Stanford 3-2. Come from behind fashion, down 2-1 in the second half. We scored a forced overtime, score the game winner 5 minutes in. What's going through your mind right now?
Just the girls gutted this one out. We've been talking all week about how it's not necessarily the best team, the most talented team, or the team that has the highest rank. It's the team that comes out with the most grit. Our sports psychologist sent me a link, and I shared that with our team, and it's just all about which team wants it the most. And this week, this game, our team did, and I'm so proud of them for it.
I think you can tell by your voice it's been a busy evening for you. We'll go to the start of today's game. You score early, but it's called back. So now it's 0-0. What are you telling your team at that moment?
I'm just telling them keep playing. Keep playing, keep playing. Control what we can. If we're in the right position, we're going to get more shots. And that's all I kept saying, was just keep working hard. Keep working.
Cloey, LemMon scores your first goal, takes you into halftime with a 1-0 lead. So what are you covering at that point?
At that time, we were talking about not letting up. We wanted to keep being aggressive because we weren't happy with a 1-0 lead. We knew Stanford's a heck of a team. They're ranked number 6 in the nation, and they're ranked that high for a reason. They are a very talented team. They have a lot of skill and a lot of speed. And we knew that if we wanted to continue to compete with them, we had to keep working.
Unfortunately, Stanford scored twice in the second half to put you and your team on their heels.
Yep.
But Steffi Sabral came back, tied the match in the 65th minute. So now, what are you telling your team and not let those emotions get the best of them?
I'm just telling them to settle down. We knew that they would come out strong. The majority of their goals for the season are in the second half. They're a very strong second half team. And so we kind of anticipated they would be able to put 1 or 2 in. And we were just saying, keep working. We were able to tie it up. That was actually something we had worked on all week, of really seeing that back post player and hitting that ball in hard and getting a touch on it. So I was really happy to see us convert on that one. But after we tied it up at 2, we wanted to play solid defense, not be too risky, but continue attacking. Keep them on their heels.
I know going to overtime, it's a bit unusual. You have 7-on-7, golden goal, first one wins. So what are you telling your team in the huddle prior to taking the field for the first overtime?
I'm telling them work hard. Work hard. If they continue to work hard and work as a team, everybody plays defense, everybody plays offense. I was telling them when we were staying up in position, there's no forwards, there's no mids, there's no defenders out there. It's 6 field players and a goalie, and you're playing end line to end line. Working for each other, believing in each other, and just getting each other in a position to be successful.
Now the game-winning goal is set up from a penalty corner. In practice, do you go over who's taking shots in certain situations? How does the thought process go for who's going to be the stopper, who's taking the shot from the play?
We have depth at both the insert, the stop, and the hitting position. And luckily we had our top 3, one at each position in. We had Jamie, Hannah, and Cloey in there. And so they were really able to execute. We had talked about what our first corner would be even before we went onto the field. And we had seen in video that that side was a little open. We thought we could take advantage of it. And so that's where we had planned to go with it.
Talk about Jamie Garcia, not only what she's done tonight, scoring the game winner, but all the games leading up to tonight's Norfolk opener.
Jamie's just been fantastic. She's really, as a sophomore, she's stepping into a leadership role. She's playing in the middle of the field with us, really controlling our attack and our defense. Just her composure on the ball, her skill on the ball, and her vision downfield is just phenomenal. And she works her tail off all the time.
Final question for you, so you can go celebrate with your team. You're going to see the same Stanford squad. It's a home-and-home match starting here.
Yep.
You're going to be there next week. So what do you take away from tonight's win, and what do you cover during this week's practices?
We take tonight that it's a great night. We really executed well on our field like we were hoping to do. We know that when we go down to Palo Alto, it's a whole new game on the AstroTurf down there. And we know that now we've whacked the hornet's nest with a stick. And so they're going to be looking for some revenge. So we really need to be ready. And we're going to enjoy this win and get right back to work tomorrow.
Coach Austin Pyle, first win for UC Davis over Stanford since the field hockey program was resurrected.
Hey.
Let's celebrate with your players, with your staff. Great night tonight.
Thank you very much.
We're here with Cloey LemMon. We have a goal scorer and participate on the game-winning assist in tonight's 3-2 victory over number 6 Stanford. First time in the program's history, the Aggies have defeated Stanford. You're a part of it. What's going on?
I don't even know. I'm going crazy right now. I'm so excited. This is just a huge win for us, and we've really been working hard this week for it, and it was about time we came together and beat number 6 in the nation right now, Stanford, and we earned it. We just worked our butts off. So
now you started strong, giving your team a 1-0 lead in the first half. Have you kind of described the play leading up to your goal to give the Aggies a halftime advantage?
Yeah, I think, well, actually I know. We were like rushing the field. We got a turnover. Sophia had it, and she crossed the ball. It got jumbled between a few players, and I had the ball. It was on my reverse side. I didn't know if I should reverse chip it or pull strong, but I was like, I'll go for the reverse. I bounced over the keeper and just bounced right over the defender's stick. So it was like meant to be. It was meant to go in. So
now Stanford scored twice in the second half, but you guys tied it last minutes of the second half to force overtime.
Yeah.
So now you're looking at 7-on-7 on this large turf here at Aggie Stadium.
Yeah.
What's the strategy from a player's point of view?
Yeah.
You don't want to burn out or lose wind, but you have to play both sides of the field as well.
Yeah.
So from a player's perspective, how are you handling this unique situation?
Well, it's a huge field, it's a football field, but what we have a very fit team. Like, we work hard and we're very trained to play well on a surface like this and a field this big. And we have subs on the sideline ready for us to rush in. If we get past our 90% mark, we're ready to go. But it's 15 minutes, and it's your full-on heart for 15 minutes, and that's what UC Davis field hockey is. It's just coming out strong in the last 15 minutes of the game.
Now, the game-winning goal is set up on a penalty corner.
Yes.
You're responsible for the inbound pass.
Yes.
So what's going through your mind at that point, especially after you've been playing for so long, running back and forth up and down this 110-plus yard field?
Well, before every Ernster, I always have I stand in a certain stance just to calm myself down. But this particular insert, the fans were going crazy, so in my head I was just blocking off. But I was like almost laughing. I was like, just don't pay attention to it, Cloey. And then I just inserted it in. Hannah had a great stop. Jamie hit it exactly where she was supposed to hit it, right over the keeper. And I froze for a couple seconds. I was like, oh, and then we won. So it was just an amazing experience.
Now you open up with your NORPAC opener today.
Yeah.
You're going to face the same Stanford team next week when you go to Palo Alto.
Yeah.
So now, how excited are you to try and capture the sweep? Because this is the first time you've beaten Stanford since the program was resurrected.
Yeah.
So now you have opportunity to earn the season sweep.
Exactly. Well, we beat Cal last year here. We beat Stanford here this year. Now it's time to take them on their home field. So I'm actually excited. I like that surface as well because it's a quick surface. And like I said, we're a very fit team. We see that we can beat a team like this. So now it's just time for us to take it when they have their fans there and let them know, like, Davis is here to do work. So
you mentioned Cal. Final question for you.
Yeah.
You mentioned Cal. You're going to come back here next weekend, next Sunday afternoon to face Cal. You've got 2 home games, 2 victories, the season opener and tonight. So what does it feel to finally, after a long, grueling month on the road, to finally come back to your home turf, home stadium, and play in front of your fans in a familiar environment?
It is amazing. Like our coach said before we started, we are undefeated on our home field, and we plan to keep it that way this year. This is my last year as a senior, so I just want to make sure they know that this is our house, our turf, and like our fans. So we're ready to do work.
Well, thank you very much for your time. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
We're here with the woman of the hour, Jamie Garcia, responsible for the game-winning goal in tonight's 3-2 victory over number 6 Stanford. This is the first time UC Davis has defeated Stanford since the program has been resurrected.
Of course.
And your goal knocks them off in overtime.
Yes.
You're responsible for the final goal scored in the upset win. So what does that make you think, in retrospect, looking at the events of tonight's game?
Going through my mind as I was taking it, I was in the same position my CIF championship game my senior year. Same things. It was like, I just have to do this for my team, really, for my team. My team is depending on me, and I had to do it for them, so had to get it in.
Now, play originates off a penalty corner. Cloey pushes it in.
Yes.
Describe the play through your eyes as it progresses.
I was hoping, we always say get a shot or get a corner off when we're in the circle. And when she was at that low angle, I was like thinking, get a corner, get a corner, get a corner. Once she got that corner, it was all just like resettled, like okay, then we moved on, and it was great.
Now I know in overtime it's unique, it's a huge field, 7-on-7. Stanford had their first opportunity, turned away, and then it's your first trip down the other end of the field that pretty much secures the win. Was there any point in that overtime period where you felt that you had the momentum, you had Stanford on their heels?
Yes. When we transferred it down down the other end of the field when we counterattacked, I knew that we were on our game tonight. And once we took it down there, I knew something good was going to come out of it.
A strong game from start to finish for your team. Going into this week's practices, what are you going to take from this win as you prepare to face Stanford once again and the back end of this home-and-home series?
We're going to accept this win. We're going to love it, do whatever. But at the end of the day, we still have to play them again. It's a blank scoreboard again, so we're going to have to bring our all.
We'll let you celebrate your teammates just a moment. Final question. When you hear that thud,
oh my
ball
gosh,
hits the back of the net, what's going through your mind, your body? Taking in the environment around you, what's life like in the game from your point of view?
The crowd is my favorite part. They go wild. I just take a sigh of relief. Like, I did my part. I succeeded. The team just like, it's all together. We were all together on that one. It was great.
To continue that though, when the crowd rushes the field afterwards, what's that feeling like?
That was the best feeling in the world. Haven't had that one too many times. So we loved it.
Hopefully it's the first of many times this year.
Of course.
You're back here against Cal at Aggie Stadium next Sunday afternoon.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for your time. Congratulations.
Thank you.